Hello, guys. So I got my first one-star review from a customer, which is quite a funny story because this happened because my phone froze, and if you probably know how the system works. Basically, you get a job, switch on Google Maps or Waze, go pick up the client, switch back on Uber app, confirm the pickup, and move on and with the job. But so I was driving to Lewisham, and suddenly my phone froze for some reason. I had no network. I pulled over, and I told to the lady, "I'm sorry, my phone froze. I can't make it work. I need to restart it." And she was quite irritated. She was just saying, "Oh, you have to go now. Keep going, keep going." And I said to her, "Well, I have to restart my phone. I have to, that's why I pulled over." And she said, "You can restart your phone while you're driving." What the crap? I don't want to get 6 points on my license. I do this for a living. So I said to her, "I'm sorry, give me a couple of minutes. I'll figure out where is your address, and we'll take it from there." And I asked her, "What is your address?" And she said, "Oh, don't worry about it. You can find it in your phone." Well, my phone is froze. I need your address. And she gave me the postcode. And I said, "No, I don't have a sat nav. I need your full address." And I turned to my old and trusted friend that I neglected for a long, long time ago, the A to Z map. You can't go wrong with the A to Z map, I swear. Uh, so I figured out what I was. I took her address, and in my old trusted map from 2012, this A to Z map is from 2012. This took me out of the trouble. So she was going from Lewisham to Catford, and you know, pull out the A to Z map, find out the address, find out where I'm going, put my A to Z map on my lap, and I just start driving to her address. And it was funny because I mean it wasn't funny, but when I got to Catford, it's very easy to get around because Catford is basically a grid system, so it's quite easy to figure out. But she was just nagging me the whole way through. She was saying things like, "Oh, you're an Uber driver. You should know where you're going." Well, that's the thing. First of all, I'm not in central London. If I'm in central London, yes, I know central London. I know what I'm doing. But as soon as I go to flipping Catford, I have no idea like what's going on around there. I know the major road around the areas, but how am I supposed to know the small roads? And I told her, you know what? If you want someone that doesn't use the sat nav, just take a black cab. You pay £2.20 or £2.30 per mile, and problem solved. But no, you just want to be cheap and pay half of the price. And if you're paying half the price, you have to have patience for me to figure out what I'm doing. And you might be critical about this whole situation. You might say, you know what, you're a private hire driver. You should know what you're doing. But this is the thing about private hire drivers. We when you get a job, this is the whole definition of being a private hire driver. You're not supposed to get as soon as possible job. You're supposed to get a job, um, get back to your map, figure out where the address is, go to the address, pick up get there, figure out the drop-off point, pick up the passenger, and take him to the destination. But as a private hire driver, you're supposed to use your A to Z map. When you are taking the topographical test, they don't. That's not a knowledge test for TFL. For private hire driver, it's not a knowledge test. It's a topographical test. TFL wants to know if you know how to read the map, and that's it. So, long story short, the lady gave me one-star review. Do I regret? I don't even care. Reviews, I mean, ratings, Uber ratings don't matter. I don't care about them. It's the only one-star I have. I can get another 10. I still won't be bothered about it. But and from my part, I have done nothing wrong. My phone died on me, so I think I saved the day. I think how many of you Uber drivers have an A to Z map? This is an old and neglected friend, but this is a very useful friend. It will take you out of the trouble. I also keep in my car Great Britain Atlas. I just keep it in my booth. I never used it, but you know what? You never know when you might use it. I only use this A to Z map as a private hire driver probably 2 or 3 times per year, but I'm also doing the knowledge. I just started the knowledge, so obviously as a knowledge student, I use this a lot more often than I should. Anyway, so if clients threaten you to give you 1-star rating, don't worry about it. It doesn't matter. They're just all idiots.